Shabbat shalom, everyone. Come on in and sit down. Shabbat shalom. I think we're still working on it. Shabbat shalom. If you've been in this sanctuary, in the last 50 years, it looks a little different. Look up the lights. We this week and next week are completing new lighting, and it is very bright. And next week the dimmer switches will go in. Which makes Annika unhappy and me very happy. But what is nice for me, and maybe for Annika, I don't want to speak for you, is that we can see everyone. We actually could not see you. So welcome to the sanctuary with light that we can see. And Shabbat Shalom. We're going to try it one more time. Shabbat Shalom. Beautiful. We are so blessed to be together, to enjoy one another, to connect with community. And we will also spend time tonight celebrating learning, celebrating a year of our tent. We will have time to honor our teachers and some of our madrachim and also say thank you to our director of lifelong learning. And our celebration of learning always comes with an ice cream truck at the end. Some of us are just here for the ice cream. Many of us are here for Shabbat. And so we take a deep breath in, hold for a moment, and release. Already our energy is shifting as we begin to greet the Sabbath. Let's take another breath in. Hold for a moment. Start to leave behind that stressful or anxiety or challenging week. Leave it, imagine it at the front door, just not coming in with you. And release. One more breath. And feel the connection, the quiet, the holy time that is Shabbat. And release our breath into the beauty of Shabbat as we move into song with Hine Ma Tov on page 10.
Hine Ma Tov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. 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 How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. Hine Ma Tov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine Ma Tov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Shalom aleichem, salam aleikum. Shalom aleichem, salam salam aleikum. Shalom aleichem, salam aleikum. Shalom aleichem, salam aleikum. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad.
We continue with lighting the Shabbat candles and offering our kiddush. If you would like to light your own Shabbat candle or candles, please come forward to the side of the sanctuary as it is my pleasure to invite a member of our Board of Trustees, Alan Hazard, to come forward and light the candles on the bima. We are on page 3.
As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we, in our own day, be among those who kindle light.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat.
We continue with kiddush.
The heaven and the earth were finished, and all their array. On the seventh day, God finished the work that God had been doing, and God ceased on the seventh day from all the work that God had done. And God blessed the seventh day and declared it holy, because on it God ceased from all the work of creation that God had done.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kodsho be'ahava uvratzon hinchilanu, zikaron lema'aseh v'reishit, ki hu yom techila lemikra kodesh, zecher litziat Mitzrayim, kivanu v'charta ve'otanu kidashta mikol ha'amim, v'shabbat kodshecha be'ahava uvratzon hinchaltanu. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh haShabbat. Amen.
L'chaim. Our opening reading is not found in your Siddur. It's a poem by Mary Oliver entitled Messenger. My work is loving the world. Here the sunflowers, there the hummingbird, equal seekers of sweetness. Here the quickening yeast, there the blue plums. Here the clam deep in the speckled sand. Are my boots old? Is my coat torn? Am I no longer young and still half perfect? Let me keep my mind on what matters, which is my work, which is mostly standing still and learning to be astonished. the phoebe, the delphinium, the sheep in the pasture, and the pasture, which is mostly rejoicing, since all the ingredients are here, which is gratitude, to be given a mind and a heart and these body clothes, a mouth with which to give shouts of joy to the moth and the wren, to the sleepy dug-up clam, telling them all over and over how it is that we live forever. We continue with the Baruch Hu. We rise in body or spirit. We'll do Noah Aronson's version, which is partially found on page 28.
Yalla lie lie lie, 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 yalla lie lie lie. Am I awake? Am I prepared? Are you listening to my prayer? Can you hear my voice? Can you understand? Am I awake? Am I prepared? Yalla lie lie lie, 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 yalla lie lie lie. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. Le'olam va'ed. Yalla lie lie lie, 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 yalla lie lie lie.
A number of our members are actually pretty good writers, and sometimes they share with us some of their writing. For her adult bat mitzvah, our member Nancy Perillo created this reading. God, you made light and darkness, but the tiniest bit of light destroys the darkness. We are your lights. Even at our worst, we are your lights. Sometimes we turn on our dimmer switch, but our light never completely extinguishes. Like the candles on the menorah, we watch as the flame goes down. We see a flame that looks right on the verge of going out, but it continues and continues and continues. We are like the lamp in the temple so many years ago. We cannot go dark. There is always hope. There is always love. There is always you. May we understand the responsibility of being your light. Page 34, Shema.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto לעולם ועד. ברוך שם כבוד מלכותו, לעולם ועד. שמע ישראל, אדוני אלוהינו, אדוני אחד. שמע ישראל, אדוני אלוהינו, אדוני אחד. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
We continue on page 40 with Micha Mocha, remembering our obligation that because we are free, we have an obligation to ensure that everyone is free.
Micha Mocha ba'elim Adonai, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש. נורא תהילות אוסף אלה, נורא תהילות אוסף
Page 42. Hashkivenu is has become really a meaningful and favorite prayer, a prayer that asks for God to be with us as our day ends, to provide for each of us a sukkot shalom, a shelter of peace. As we ask for a shelter of peace, we also recognize that there are so many who truly need a shelter of peace. Those in Israel, those who are struggling on college campuses, and those who are wounded and still hostages. And so we truly ask for God to be with all of those who need a sukkot shalom.
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu shelter of your peace over us. Guide us in wisdom, compassion, and trust. Hashkiveinu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, V'hamideinu shomreinu lechaim. Save us for the sake of your name. Shield us from hatred, sorrow, and pain. Hashkiveinu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, V'hamideinu shomreinu lechaim, lechaim, lechaim.
We continue now with the tefillah beginning on page 46, where we recenter ourselves, and then we continue with the avot v'imahot, the givurot, and then the kiddusha. So we continue by rising, recentering ourselves, reconnecting with our prayer and with our heart, and chanting straight through.
Adonai sefaitai tiftach ufi agita yilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah. Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanorah, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Vekonei Hakol, Vezocher Chastei Avot v'Imahot, Umevi Gula Livnei V'neihem, Lema'an Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer Umoshia Umagen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, ve'ezrat Sarah. Atah gibor le'olam Adonai, Mechaye hakol atah, Rav lahoshia. Mechalkel chayim bechesed, Mechaye hakol berachamim rabim, Somech noflim verofeh cholim, Umatir asurim, Umekayem emunato, Lishenei afar, Micha mocha bal gevurot, Umidom melach, Melech memit umechaye, Umatzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'eman atah lahayot hakol. Baruch atah Adonai, Mechaye hakol. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, Ukdoshim b'chol yom yahalu chasela. Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el hakadosh.
Please be seated. I forgot at the beginning of the service to mention that not only are we celebrating our learning year, we're also celebrating something called our Modim Society, which is those who have been generous with our congregation. And so I want to call forward for a special blessing and gratitude. Sandy Busney, Shelley and Tom Galvin, you didn't even know that you're getting blessed today. You're getting blessed. You can always use some blessings. Come on up. Alan Hazard, Kathy Klein is here, I know. And let's see, Susan and Lyle, Tracy and Karen, David Nathanson, Shauna, Rabbi Shauna, and Dorothea. You can come on the bima. You are allowed on the bima. We allow people on the bima. And I think Muriel, right? Yes. Yeah, Muriel, come on up. So all of you have increased your giving to the congregation by 5% for your membership. So I want to say thank you on behalf of the congregation. I don't know how to do this where you're not looking. Okay, you're going to have to look at my tush for a second. I'm sorry. Okay. So I want to say thank you, Jacob, on making your life difficult. I want to say thank you. You're so funny. You're all lined up. So I want to say thank you on behalf of the congregation for your support and for what you do for the congregation. Me'ed kol ish asher yidvenu libo tichu et trumati. From every person who is moved by generosity of the heart, accept gifts from me. That's from Exodus chapter 25. And from that, we have this concept of nadiv lev, that we should all have a generosity of our heart. We celebrate this legacy of those moved by generosity and free will to build and commit to our sacred community. Today, you volunteer your time and resources to create the community we cherish. We call you Nidavim, those who are generous. We know you as Nidavim, those who are kind. We look to you, Nidavim, those who volunteer. We respect you as Nidivye Amo, those who are leaders among our people. And that's from Psalm 113. And so we say, Baruch Atah Adonai Notain Trumim, blessed is God, giver of generous hearts. So thank you for being of generous heart and sustaining our congregation. Amen. Now you can sit down. Thank you. We are going to continue on page 60 with Shalom Rav. Shalom, of course, means peace. It means hello. It means goodbye. It comes from the word to be filled, to be whole. And so we sing for a full peace, an abundant peace for us and for the world.
Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Ki atahu melech adon lechol hashalom. Ki atahu melech adon lechol hashalom. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. V'tov be'einecha levarech et Amcha Yisrael bechol עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. tasim le'olam, tasim le'olam.
Every Shabbat, we take time to think of those who are struggling, whether it be physical illness, mental, emotional struggles, issues with mental health. And so we take that time now, thinking of all of those whom we love and taking time to lift up their names so that we know that with our shared strength, we can bring some healing to those whom we love. As my hand passes through passes over the congregation, not through, over the congregation, I invite you to share aloud the names of loved ones who need a little support from prayer on this Shabbat. We join all of the names that have been shared aloud with the names that still reside in our heart. And I invite you at home to share names in the chat as we join together with our healing prayer, which can be found on page 253.
Mishebeirach Avoteinu Mekor HaBracha Laimotenu. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mishebeirach Imotenu Mekor HaBracha Lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
We take just a few moments for silent prayer and reflection. one of the great blessings of being the rabbi, a rabbi here at Suburban Temple-Kol is getting to work with Rabbi Shauna Nair, our director of lifelong learning. As many, if not all of you know, that she is an extraordinary gift as a human being and an extraordinary educator. And so it is my pleasure to ask her to come forward so she can lead us in our celebration of learning.
So it is said that the Baal Shem Tov could teach the perfect lesson. And every Shabbat after services, he would sit at a very large table in his dining room. And there were 2 huge candelabra, and in between was a very large book. And it contained the mystic teaching of the book of creation. And it was said that if you had a problem, you would go to the Baal Shem Tov study session, and by some miracle, the problem would be solved. And one Shabbat, all of these disciples went. They were having a rough week, and they went and they studied. And at the end of the study session, they all left feeling better and lighter. And 2 students were walking together, and one said to the other, "I'm really sorry. I don't understand why everybody else stayed, because the Baal Shem Tov was speaking exactly to me." And his friend looked at him and said, "What are you talking about? He solved all my problems. He was speaking directly to me." And a third student who had overheard this conversation said, "You two can stop arguing, because he was speaking to me." And so it went with a 4th and a 5th and a 6th and the rest of the students, until they realized just what had happened. This year, our learning theme has been Ma Rabu, living a life of wonder and awe. We have discovered throughout the year that one of the best ways to uncover awe and wonder in our world is to pause, to focus, to pay attention. Each of the learners in the story I told thought the Rebbe was speaking to them directly because they were listening and paying attention for what they needed to hear. And in doing so, a miracle occurred. The Rebbe said the exact words they were hoping for. Rabbi Abraham Joshua Heschel teaches, "Mankind will not perish for want of information, but only for want of appreciation. The beginning of our happiness lies in the understanding that life without wonder is not worth living. What we lack is not a will to believe, but a will to wonder." During year 7 of our tent, we have spent the year appreciating all the miracles, large and small, that can be found in our world. And tonight, we will honor our madrichim and faculty who have spoken directly to the hearts of our learners and help them to pause, reflect, and appreciate. Another great thinker, Rabbi Nachman of Bratislav, teaches, "Let the good in me connect with the good in others until the world is transformed through the compelling power of love." Our tent is not about transmitting information that can be Googled, but creating relationships with our learners. Those relationships begin with our incredible teen madrichim. Whether they are tech support for a hybrid class, with our youngest learners or helping out in the office or around the building, they elevate the quality of our program. If you are a madrich or madricha, can you please come forward? I know who you are, so you might as well come forward. Come on. We have 3 of our 11 amazing madrichim who could be here with us tonight. We have presents for you. I know. This side's madrichim. So you're going to start here. Okay. Yeah, to the yellow bag. Mason should be closed. That's okay. It's okay. They won't break. I know we don't usually clap in services, but can we have a round of applause for our amazing teens? Now, unless your name is Jack, you can have a seat. Jack, you got to stay up here for a minute. Come over here. So each year we honor our graduating seniors. Jack has been a madrich since all the years, all 5 years, since he was in the 8th grade. And it's always been my minhag, my custom, to find a quote from Jewish teaching that describes you. So I picked a quote from Jewish Proverbs that says, "Do not be wise in words, be wise in deeds." Jack, you may not talk a lot. You may not have many words always to say to us, but you are very wise in deeds. Yours is a family that comes and volunteers often. You are always here for the Purim Carnival. You are often here for Mitzvah Day. You help out whenever you can. You have been a madrich. You have been an example of what it is to do Jewish. And we hope that as you attend Bowling Green State University next year, you will continue to do Jewish there and throughout the rest of your life. We are so excited that this has been such a part of your life, and we hope that you will come back and visit often. And to get something fun for Bowling Green State, we have given you a gift card to the bookstore there. So we thank you, an extra gift. So, yes, Mazel Tov. Albert Einstein teaches, learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Truer words cannot be said of our teachers. They themselves never stop questioning, never lose their sense of wonder, and they encourage questioning and wonder in their learners. They are passionate about what they teach, about Judaism, and about making Judaism meaningful to their learners' lives. I am so impressed by and proud of their hard work, deep commitment, and immense creativity. They are the heart and soul of our tent. If you are a faculty member this year, please come up. Again, I know who you are, so I'll call you out if you don't come up. Yep. Dave, Aaron, Tessa, Linda, Kathy. Apple. Here's Linda. Here's an apple. Look what I did for you. Tessa, Muriel, and Kathy.
Did you know?
One more? I don't know. Kathy. Did I know?
That the year that Albert Einstein, since you mentioned him, wrote his 4 key papers.
Yes.
Do you know what that year is called?
No.
1905, the Annus Mirabilis, the year of awe.
Oh, I was just told by Dave Aaron, who is one of my greatest teachers, that the year that Albert Einstein wrote his 4 key papers was called the year
Of awe.
of awe. Well, it's awe. I can say that in English, but you said it in Latin, I think.
Annus Mirabilis.
There, the year of awe. So there you go. See, I quoted him, and I didn't even know that. I should be aware. See, I learned. A huge round of applause for our teachers. They are awesome. What you should know is those receiving 2 bags are not appreciated or loved more. It just means they didn't pick up their teacher's gifts from last year. So we've given them to them now. Thank you all. Unless your name is Alan Hazard, you may leave the bema. Alan, hi. You get another bag. Yes, yes. You get a 3rd bag. We like to celebrate milestones around here. This year is Alan's 18th with our learning program. 18, as you know, means life. And we thank you for all the life and learning you have brought to our tent. So you get an extra special gift and a certificate. I know, thank you. We're almost done, I promise. There's one final group of people that I need to thank, and that is all of the people who help make our tent run behind the scenes. In addition to teaching in our program on Sundays, Rabbi Van and Annika help make sure that things happen during the year. All those beautiful ads you see in Temple Times and in Inside Our Tent, Annika, yeah. All the high-level discussions that go into helping prep our tents happen between me and Rabbi Van. I would also like to thank, in absentia, our 2 admin assistants, Rochelle Arian and Smadar Lahav. If they can hear me thanking them, Brett and John can come back into the room. John Farragher, our director of maintenance, and our executive director, Brett Shankman. John is amazing and makes sure our building looks great on Sundays and all of the time. Brett, it's too many things to list. We'll be here till next Shabbat. And I would like to thank Jacob Rogers, who is in the back, making sure all the people on Zoom currently know that services are happening. And there's a gift for you up here when services are done. But he was here all the Sundays to make sure that all of the people who are learning on Zoom got their learning. So I want to thank you. I want to thank David Nathanson, who came up when we thanked teachers. He is the chair of our Lifelong Learning Committee. And I want to bring up Lori Rosenberg, who is our president. She gets a gift. And she is representative of all of the lay leadership, along with David, who really support our tent. Oh, yeah. I know my customers. Who support our tent throughout the year, and we couldn't do it without him. So thank you, thank you, thank you again. A huge round of applause for everybody. Thank you.
Yeah. If it's purple, it's mine. Yours is too? Okay. I told someone today that when next job I was looking for had to have purple in the colors of the organization. One of the joys that I get in this job is being able to thank people for the work that they do and the difference that they make. And with Rabbi Shauna, it is just who you are. It's in your DNA. The reason the program is successful is because of who you are. And the enthusiasm, the energy just comes from you. So thank you for that gift. I can't put it in a purple bag, but I would if I could.
Thank you. Thanks, friend. Yes. So the song we are about to sing, you should all have it on your song sheets. It's called Marabu. If you were at the retreat, I explained this. You all think I'm super creative with the learning themes. Sometimes I borrow. And I borrowed it from a convention I went to called Cornerstone, where it was also the learning theme for the convention. And they write a song every year. And this song was written by Chana Rothman And so those of you who are at the treat, you're going to help Annika. The words are all in front of you. It's easy to catch on. So sing along with us. And it is about living life in awe, wonder, and as Rabbi Abraham Joshua Heschel taught us, radical amazement.
I stop and I notice, I watch and I wonder, I breathe, I am amazed. I live my life in radical amazement, spiritual engagement. Everything is a miracle. Marabu, I'm gonna let the divine shine through. Living in this moment, Marabu, Marabu, I'm gonna celebrate with you. The earth is filled with glory, Marabu. The earth is filled with song if we sing along. The earth is filled with healing, it is true. The earth is filled with dance if we take a chance. The earth is filled with wisdom, Marabu, Marabu, I'm gonna let the divine shine through. Living in this moment, Marabu, Marabu, I'm gonna celebrate with you. The earth is filled with glory, Marabu. Our tent is filled with glory, Marabu.
Thank you, Rabbi Shauna, for reminding us how amazed and radical we can be in our learning and how special Sundays are and that song. So we are going to continue now on page 283 with Aleinu. Please rise in body or spirit. Let us adore the ever-living God and render praise unto you, who spreads out the heavens and established the earth, whose glory is revealed in the heavens above, and whose greatness is manifest throughout the world. You are our God, there is none else.
V'anachnu korim umishtachavim umodim lifnei melech malchei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu v'nemar v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz bayom hahu Yeh Adonai echad, Ushemo echad.
Please be seated. We continue now with our memorial meditation, which is not in your Siddur. It's by Margaret Mead. Remember me. To the living I am gone, to the sorrowful I will never return. To the angry I was cheated, but to the happy I am at peace. And to the faithful I have never left. I cannot be seen, but I can be heard. So as you stand upon a shore gazing at the beautiful sea, remember me. As you look in awe at a mighty forest and its grand majesty, remember me. As you look upon a flower and admire its simplicity, remember me. Remember me in your heart, your thoughts, your memories of the times we loved, the times we cried, the times we fought, the times we laughed. For if you always think of me, I will never be gone. On this Shabbat, we remember in Shloshim, in the days most recent since their death, Ellen Hirsch Smith, Seth Harris, and we mark the yahrzeits of Jacob M. Anthony, Harvey Barnard, Lucy Joseph Bing, Howard I. Bloomfield, Zelda Burwasser, Henry G. Dettelbach, Sybil Eigner, Roxanne Farver, Ray Weiskopf Goodman, Paul Gusky, Sophia Hirschman, Dale Hopkins, Ruth Klein, Carl Joseph Cook, Robert L. Lapine, S. James Lieb, Josephine Markowitz, Herbert Ralph Marks, Belle R. Miller, Robert A. Moritz, Lenore November, Robert N. Orpit, Sarah Carolyn Phillipson, Chaim Riff, Philip Rose, Herman R. Rosenberg, Richard L. Royce, Adelaide Rubin, Pearl Mark Shook, Frida Silbiger, Nathan N. Silverman, Francis Stein, Willard R. Traub, Ira J. Weeder, Peppy Wiesenberger. Our griefs and sympathies are mingled as we turn to page 294 for the Mourner's Kaddish. Please rise in body or spirit. Yit Gadal v'Yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah, Bialma Divra Kirute V'Yamlich Malchute, B'chayechon V'Yomechon, Uvchaye Dechol Beit Yisrael, Ba'agala Uvizman Kari V'Imru, Amen. Yehe Shmei Rabbah Mevorach Leolam Almei Almaya, Yit Barak V'Yishtabach V'Yit Pa'ar V'Yit Romam V'Yit Naseh, V'Yit Hadar V'Yit Haleh V'Yit Halal Shmei Dekudusha Barechu, Le'ilal Minkol Berchata V'Shirata, Tushbachata V'Nechemata, Da'amiran Be'alma V'Imru, Amen. Yehe Shlama Rabba Min Shemaya, V'Chaim Aleinu V'Al Kol Yisrael, V'Imru, Amen. Osei Shalom B'Romav, Hu Ya'aseh Shalom, Aleinu V'Al Kol Yisrael, V'Imru, Amen. May the one who sends peace send peace to all of those who are grieving or bereaved, and let us say together, Amen. Please be seated. It's my pleasure to ask Sandy Busney to come forward to offer some words of greetings or announcements. And announcements, not or, and.
All right, thank you, Rabbi Van, Rabbi Shana, Annika Baelish for leading tonight's service. Mazel tov to Rabbi Shana, our 10th faculty, and Madrechim for a wondrous our 10th year. Thank you to all the Modim who have graciously surpassed their previous year's Open Doors gift by 5%. Thank you, Leslie Resnick, for sponsoring tonight's Beam of Flowers in memory of her father, Richard L. Royce. And as always, thank you to our dedicated STKA staff and leadership. Just a few announcements. On Wednesday, May 15th at 7 p.m. at STKA, there will be an open house to discuss revisions being proposed to STKA's Constitution. Brett and Lori will be on hand to answer any questions that you may have. Rise and Shine for preschool-age kids and their family will be held Saturday, May 18th from 10:30 to 11:30 at the playground between Moreland Hills Elementary and Brady Middle School Library. There will be Shabbat songs, activities, and fun. Email Rabbi Shana to RSVP. Gatherings is holding a game night on Saturday, May 18th at 6:30 p.m. at the home of Marjorie Mazzo and Becky Stream. Please RSVP to the office and get more details. Shabbat Shalom and enjoy the ice cream truck. Oneg.
Some details about the ice cream truck. You need a ticket to get some ice cream. Rabbi Shauna will be standing. She's standing at the exit now to the sanctuary. Please don't, run her over. But when we are completed with when services are finished, and you put your prayer book away, your siddur away, you may get a ticket for an ice cream from Rabbi Shauna after we say motzi for challah. So you get your ticket, we say motzi, you go get ice cream. Deal? Okay. So now we need to have a closing song and a benediction. Our closing song, if I'm correct, is Oseh Shalom, which is actually part of the Mourner's Kaddish. And we all know it. And I believe that we are doing the Our Tent Elena Jagoda version. So I should see some movements here. And if you aren't familiar with it, you will be soon. Let's sing.
Shalom, Bimromav. Oh, say shalom, Bimromav. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. Oh, say shalom. Bimromav. Oh, say shalom. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu. 1, 2, 3, 4. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha.
May God bless you and keep you.
Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka.
May the light of God's presence shine upon you and be gracious to you.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom, v'yasem lecha shalom.
May God lift up each one of us, and may God bring us shalom, peace, and wholeness. Amen. Shabbat shalom.